to see it actually work in person was probably the most surprising thing. Miracles happening right in front of your face. There were people who hadn't felt their feet in a long time, and to see them within one treatment actually get better and feel better and walk better. And I mean, people got emotional. My name is Tanaeya Burch, or Dr. Tanaeya Burch, and I am a physiotherapist. I've been a physiotherapist for about 23 years, and I own and operate an outpatient and physiotherapy and occupational therapy clinic here in Bermuda. We've been open and in practice for the past 14 years. We opened in 2012. We see all things outpatient orthopedic. I have my specialties in lymphedema as well as women's health, and I do oncology rehab as well. I was very interested, but wasn't feeling that confident in reference to doing it and how to explain it and introduce it to my patients. So we had Dr. Kieran Collins come down, and it was amazing. His approach, his knowledge, just gave the workshop an extra boost. It was just nice having some authority type person who was using it, who knew about it in depth, who could explain it to patients so that they could understand. And it just helped to enhance our workshop. Before Dr. Collins came, in reference to how it would work for people, I believed in it. I understood the process and the technology and how it would work, but you always got that little, something on your shoulder that's kind of saying, will this work for my patients? Would my application and at the knowledge level that I was at, would that be enough to get the results for people that I'd seen, in testimonials? I just doubt yourself sometimes. And it's just like, whoa, would I get the results that everybody else was getting? I was hoping that people would come and experience the hands-on treatment with the Stimpod, and then get results. Patients have just been for years told that they can only take this medication and that there's nothing else that they can do, or that they're too far gone, or they've had it too long, or any other excuse that their doctors were coming up with, basically because they had nothing else to help them with. I just wanted them to be able to experience something different and know that there was something out there that could actually help them. My experience in treating neuropathy basically was something that I guess I kind of shied away from. If they came in with it, there were some regular kind of physiotherapy things that we could do. I knew that vibration kind of helped, but nothing that I knew within myself to say, okay, this is going to be the actual treatment that I can give to someone that's going to get their neuropathy to go away. I kind of bought into the fact that, this is the medication that you're taking. So that's probably, what you should do, because that's what your doctor told you to do. So it wasn't anything specific that I was doing for them. So I was, very happy when we actually found something that actually was going to work for them. Before the workshop, I was trying to do a lot of education to patients and staff both at the same time. So the team, they're used to me coming back from conferences and educational events with, bright ideas and new things. They kind of looked at me like I had three heads, that there was something that I could actually bring to the office. I was going to start to treat people's nerves. There are physios here, so they had the underlying education that there could be something that would work. They're a pretty good bunch, so they're pretty good at listening to what I say and to taking me at face value and saying, okay, well, if Tanaeya looked at it, then she's probably did a little bit of research, asked a lot of questions, and then is going to bring it to our community and our patients. So they bought in, just building the confidence, just like I had to from the beginning. It was amazing having Dr. Collins here for those 2 days. It was definitely a confidence builder, because once you heard him say it, you saw him apply it to the patients, and then he'd have us and we're explaining to him. So it was a lot of communication and back and forth going on. It was definitely, I would say the biggest thing is a confidence builder. Things are going to work, and you believe in the technology, you've done your research, but to see it actually work in person was probably the most surprising thing. Within one treatment, not even a full treatment, just one or two spots along the nerve, actually get better and feel better and walk better. And I mean, people got emotional. It was amazing to see. So it was really great to have him here for those 2 days and experience the transformation. When you have an expert come into the building, into your spaces, seeing your patients, it just enhanced the the entire experience. It's nice to get that hands-on. You're treating your patient, and then Dr. Collins is coming and say, "Oh, move it just a little bit further here," or "I would add this," or "I would add that." It just made the whole experience more well-rounded, more enhanced everything. We had one lady who was status post total knee replacement a few years back, and she hadn't had sensation in it for years. And she was just baffled on the floor, just like couldn't believe that she now had this sensation back. I had a gentleman who had Parkinson's symptoms. He came in with the cane, shuffling gait, all of the essential tremors that were going on, all of the symptoms of Parkinson's that you would see. And after the vagal stim, he hopped up off the bed, forgot his cane, and just started walking up and down. And so I took a videotape of him and I told him to show me how he was walking. And then we put a Liberty patch on him after he'd had the vagal stim. And literally, I all but short of running in the clinic. And it was amazing to see. There are so many stories and so many patients that have had significant, miraculous kind of transformations after having this treatment with the Stimpod. They became ultimate believers. So the fact that we have multiple Stimpods in the clinic now is a good thing, because we'd really be fighting over them now, and became more confident in trying it on their patients and just, going for it and seeing if it works. And they now know that most times out of none, it will work. The atmosphere during the workshop started off kind of conservative, people not quite sure as to what they were getting into. We try and make everybody comfortable. But then it becomes, the best word that I can describe it as is electric. There's amazement, there's shock, there's excitement. And there's hope at the end of the day. They're like, sign me up. I want to go. I want to do it on me. Do it on me. It's definitely an excitement that it ends with, and hope at the end of the day. The implementation of Stimpod has significantly changed the practice. I used to tell, my running joke was that I didn't bring my magic wand to work today. I can't say that anymore, because now I feel like I do have my magic wand with me. There are slim to none patients leaving here that haven't had significant relief from using the Stimpod. It's definitely changed the way we approach our treatments with all of our patients. We're getting people out of pain faster and just giving them their lives back with just this little stick. So it has significantly changed the practice and how we operate. I like to say that we used to be a physiotherapy clinic that did a little bit of regen therapy, but we are totally rebranding to the fact that we are now a regenerative therapy clinic that does a little bit of physio. Opportunities that are now available are the fact that we are literally, like I said, switching the way we approach treating our patients. So we're definitely regenerative therapy at the forefront, which has now allowed us to expand into wellness and longevity care. So it sets us aside from most, if not all, the other physiotherapy clinics on the island, because we're doing something new, something different, something that works, something that's non-invasive, doesn't have any side effects, and it doesn't have any downtime. And it's allowed us to grow exponentially and faster than we definitely would have without the Stimpod or any of our other regenerative therapy tools. Patient satisfaction is through the roof. Once they experience it and see that it is helping them where they haven't been able to be helped before, they will let us do anything. They're like, what are you recommending? How many do I need to get? We have a most complete buy-in from people because people are looking for help. They're looking for relief from their symptoms that they haven't had before. So patient buy-in is definitely at an all-time high. Stimpod has allowed us to set ourselves aside as experts in the field of treatments, and I'm forever grateful. The team is all in, experiencing the Stimpod for themselves, are using it on their patients, and they are all in at the moment. it literally sells itself. Once you see it work, there's no denying that you're actually helping someone, and you're doing something good to help people recover and take their lives back and get back to doing the things that they love. So the team is loving that, and I'm just happy that I've been able to bring that and allow them to have more confidence and basically engagement and in their field that they chose, in their profession. I feel like this has given them an increase in their knowing that they chose the right profession, because they're doing so much good for so many people. The structure definitely helps. You have a plan, you have a strategy as to how to people sign up and have them come in, and going through our funnel system. We now offer packages for our Stimpod and regenerative therapy, setting it up into packages and allowing people to purchase their number of treatments up front allows for increased engagement. People take ownership of it, of their treatment and of their own health, because they know that they paid for it up front. They see the results. So having a system in place and having your team on board is absolutely much needed. I think having the team come down, whether it's Dr. Collins, whether it's Stan, whether it's Jeremiah, come down and help direct you is a definite benefit and a win for your clinic and for you as the professional. I don't know what I would have done in the beginning without the Thursday meetings. The support that you get is phenomenal. Being able to run things by, knowing that you can send a message, send a text, go to the calls, they'll help you problem solve. The support is definitely that has helped make everything go a little bit smoother, or a lot smoother. We advanced rocket speed from where we were with the injection of the regenerative therapy, and especially the Stimpod. I think it has accelerated our business catastrophically. We're not the same clinic that we were before. In 12 months, I think our rebranding of ourselves into a regenerative therapy clinic that does a little bit of physio is where we will be. I foresee it definitely being a leader and leading the way for other clinics to watch and to take notes from. We can't help but be the leader. I would tell other clinic owners to get off the fence. If you want to help more people faster, that's another thing. It's an investment that you won't regret. Waiting is not an option anymore. You're going to get left behind, and this is something that works and helps patients tremendously, and that's what we're here to do. We all have this imposter syndrome, thinking that no one's going to come, but you have to remember that you are the smartest person in the room, and they're looking to you for your expertise. And with the tools that you have with the Stimpod and all the other regenerative therapies, there's nothing like it. So pick a diagnosis that you know people are suffering from, and they will come. The initial investment of the Stimpods is well worth it. From a business perspective, make your money back very quickly, especially if you are in an area where you're the only one that's providing this service. Marketing is key. If you do that, you will be fine. If we had waited like another year before we introduced Stimpod, I think we'd just be on this slow moving train. Like, we were providing a good service, but now we can say we provide an exceptional and a great service to our patients. So it would have been just like more of the same stress, still in the clinic, still trying to work by volume in order to make the revenue that you needed to make in order to meet monthly expenses and payroll. But now with the Stimpod, we have a cash injection from people buying packages. It's definitely accelerated the practice in a way that I am forever grateful. The hardest to measure ROI, I guess, on paper wise, would be how you're changing people's lives. You don't realize how much a little bit of numbness in your feet or a little bit of tingling in your toes, how much that can affect somebody's life. You're not sleeping well and socializing as much as you would have because you have a fear of falling because you can't feel the floor. Now you're becoming depressed. It's just like this vicious cycles, and being able to give them that hope again is beyond measurable. Clinics should definitely consider flying in the experts for a Stimpod workshop, because it's nothing like having the experts in the room guiding and helping your patients and increasing their belief in the treatment and how it works. It's easy to message them, and they're very responsive, and they have your best interests at heart. They want you to succeed. They want your patients to get better. They will give you as much support as you need. You don't feel like you're left out in the cold. It doesn't feel transactional at all. It doesn't feel cold. It's definitely warm and embracing. The single biggest benefit of having Dr. Collins come here was the confidence that he injected into myself and the team. And once you have the confidence and your patients are looking to you and you know what to tell them and you know where to treat them, you can't go wrong. Definitely confidence. If there's areas that you haven't gotten into or haven't ventured into in reference to patient populations because you just didn't have the tools or the knowledge, definitely gain more information about the Stimpod and the regenerative therapy to increase revenue, increase volume of patients. Anything that's going to actually help your patients, definitely come on in and join the family. Because this regenerative therapy and Stimpods can definitely increase your patients and just give you that cash injection that you need, patient volume that you need.